I'm going to make a good game in just 7 days. So now that that's out, where to begin? Recently, I got into playing some difficult obby games like the Eternal Towers or difficulty obby charts. And I wanted to make a challenge for my friends to play that wasn't just boring. So for those OGs out there, I came up with making my own version of Flood Escape. For those of you that don't know what the game is, Flood Escape was released back in 2010 or 2011, and it's pretty much just a game where players work together to escape a room that's flooding. And to my surprise, the game still has hundreds of players. There's mainly one core feature in this game, and that is the buttons. There are two types, and they aren't that much different. The blue buttons help you progress the level, and the final green button opens the gate at the end. So what I plan to make is a game where you have to escape rising lava, and buttons will activate parts of the map, which I mean is not really a surprise here. So I'm going to get back to you when I have something. So I am back. Here's my beautiful lobby. As you can tell, spent lots of time on it. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I didn't really pay attention to any map details too much. I spent most of my time coding the game so I can easily focus on some more complex maps later on. As you can see, buttons are doing things and lava is rising. I'll count that as a great success. And then right over here in this other room, you'll see this other button I made that literally has zero difference since it's just me, but it basically just requires half the players in the game to press it before it activates, which is the blue buttons with the UI over it. And this is pretty much all I did for the first day, just laying down the foundation for the rest of the game. And all in all, it's pretty fun. So let's get on to the next day. Wow, guys, do you see what I'm seeing right here? Now, this is quality. Okay, look at this. We got the basic button. Oh, we're being interrupted. Let me hold up. All right, now let me show you this beautiful lobby. You see this? We got the basic button, tells you exactly what it's gonna do, and then we got the party button, and it's gonna tell you exactly what the party button does. Now, isn't that beautiful? Then we got this ball pit over here. Got a nice upgrade, so all the balls are now slightly almost contained. I did end up getting the map I made yesterday about 4 times in a row, but here's the new map I made today. Alright, it seems I suck just a bit, but I'll just show you the rest with my little camera orb guy. So here's the rest of the map. As you can see, way cooler than the other map. Many buttons, many just good stuff, you know. But yeah, that's what I did on day 2. So let's move on to day 3. This is probably my most productive day. I updated the buttons, fixed bugs, I added a voting system, and then I also made a new map, which is personally my favorite so far. And then my friend Slimy also made a map, so that's 2 maps. I also got some people to test the game, so here's some clips of that.
I'm seconds. Because I'm so good. Because I'm so god. Wait, what? Oh.
Oh, this guy's already in there.
Please, okay. Oh, this is cool. Oh, now this is sick. No!
Oh.
Rip.
He's trying
Oh,
to
this guy
escape.
might have it.
He's trying to escape on the rocks.
Wait, did he do it? No, he didn't. Okay. Oh, your world record got beaten.
Yeah, I only did it once, I think.
We're not doing Castle again, but
Why?
because we're just not.
Oh, we're meant to go into.
Is this really the shortcut? Is these little studs?
Yeah.
That's so.
Everyone's like going everywhere, bro. If you want to be notified to join in on events like this, all you have to do is be in my Discord server, which will be linked below. But now let's move on to the next day. I got some feedback from everyone who tested, and started forming some new ideas to make the game really pop. Oh, and this is, what? Day 4. I added an AFK button so you aren't forced into the same game all the time, but to be honest, I might go ahead and just change it to be like the Flood Escape game so people can split up. And then I also added these mutations that can be randomly applied to each map. Right now I have the Icy mutation, which makes everything slippery and you'll slide around. It's not like too big because it got pretty bad on the difficult jumps. And then I got the night mode and foggy mode. But yeah, nothing too exciting on this day, just making the previous maps feel better, and I have some more mutation ideas in mind that I'll eventually add. But I want this game to be fully ready for release by the 7th day, so I just have 3 days left, and I've noticed I'll need a lot more maps. And so far, I plan to make some upgrades, achievements, and then I also need to monetize the game. I want to go for more of a arcade feel and style, so I'm going to ditch the speedrun leaderboards and just keep them as a stat instead. So on day 5, I removed the speedrun leaderboards and added a stat page, which I really do need to revamp this UI at some point. It's really seen better days. And then I worked on a new map, still trying to top my early maps. This one was space themed, and I tried to add a different twist to it. My original plan was to make it puzzle styled, where you can turn the centerpiece by physically pushing it with your player to reach different ledges in the map, but it was just too finicky to make it work. Instead though, I just made it so you could activate the centerpiece with a party button, but even how it turned out, the map was just too long and I didn't fully use the centerpiece how I had it envisioned. This is the first time I've really messed with Roblox physics and their constraints. Basically anything to do with physics in Roblox. I generally just stick to my 100% reliable code way of things. Oh, and I also added 2 new modifiers, one that just makes the level rise faster, and a full sync mod that requires every player to touch a party button to activate them, which usually it just takes half. It is now day 6, getting pretty close to releasable product. I revamped most of the UI, as you can see. It's in a way better state now, and I also have 2 new currencies. You get 1 green gem every time you activate a green button, and vice versa for the blue button. All 3 of these stats will be used together to buy upgradable gear and perks. The 2 gears I plan to add soon are the speed and gravity coil, which will start weak and get stronger as you upgrade them, and then I plan to add a trophy boost perk and a perk that lets you count as 2 people on a blue button, or possibly more when you upgrade it. But they aren't added just yet, but it should be pretty easy next time I'm on, because I've got all the UI ready for it. One other thing I added is your level, which you can now get EXP from playing, and all the upgrades will be unlocked by leveling up, which I think just adds a smoother progression. The last thing I added today was an endgame screen, so you know what you earned that round, but you also get bonuses for how difficult the map is, and for all the modifiers applied to the map. Man, isn't that just beautiful? Alright, it is now time for the final day, day 7. I finally upgraded the lobby today. Got some signs explaining how to get trophies and gems, and we got a whole parkour section to practice with. I made 3 sections, one with wall hops, one with wraparounds, and then the other one being just with ladders. Just makes the game more interesting while you're waiting. It's pretty fun to play around with. Then I finally finished the upgrade menu. You can upgrade 2 gears after you unlock them, and upgrade a perk that boosts your trophy gain, and then also a perk called Imaginary Friend that lets you count as multiple people when activating a party button. I wanted to get 2 maps done today, but I ended up only finishing 1. This one is called the Colosseum. I tried tuning it to medium difficulty because Space Base is more of a hard map, and I wanted to have at least 1 of each difficulty. So here's some gameplay of this map. Final 2 things I added is the Robux store, which lets the player spend money if they'd like to progress faster, which is just some simple monetization because you really need at least some form of monetization if you want like home recommendations to pick up. I also made some icons and thumbnails. So here's one of them I made from on my game, and I created some basic badges to collect for now, with more to come in the future. As you can see by the title, the game is out now. So if you want to try it out, the link will be in the description below. If you want updates on the game, my channel, or even just scripting help, my community server will also be linked below if you want to join that. But other than that, thank you so much for making it this far into the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And here's a video I think you would enjoy, and here's what YouTube recommends.